planning for 300 years of lineage. And in the end, we couldn't even hold a single city. In this life, I'm done with just empty talk. The general can't keep moving, and the men's legs are cramping up from exhaustion. There's no tactical advantage here. If the enemy's scouts catch our scent, we're finished. Our supplies were gone by yesterday anyway. General, is the Imperial Court really just abandoning us? The barbarians have at least 20,000 troops lined up out there. Who the hell are you? The general is pulling back along the main road right now. Why are you standing in our way? We're headed for total annihilation, retreating and running like refugees. Who I am doesn't matter. What matters is that the general's army is marching straight into a death trap. Bullshit. I'll cut you down right now for saying we're finished. Speak clearly. The pursuing enemy is closing in. The main road offers no cover. Turn southeast. Head into the slope behind the gorge. Send 3 or 5 men to wave flags along the main road to create a decoy, while the main force hides in the gorge. The enemy will definitely fall for the bait. They won't dare to scout in the dark. It'll give us one night to catch our breath. How can you be so sure they're just chasing after battle merits? They don't know what's waiting for them in the dark. That's just human nature.
甲午，铁腹文，一粥似白蛋，而斗尽豆子。
Everyone else, follow me to the southeast. Move out. Hurry, stay close. If this gamble goes wrong, take my head. General, it's yours to take whenever you want. Move. That kid is acting suspicious. Could he be a spy? General, how many rations do we have left? Cut the portions in half. That's only enough for 1 meal today. And 1 meal tomorrow. And the water? It's just that muddy swill we have left, General. So, do you trust me now? You got us out of that trap. I believe you aren't one of the barbarians' puppets. Just trust me one more time. I can make sure the brothers have food and weapons by tomorrow. And what's this about raiding the barbarians again? You're out of your damn mind. That's just a suicide mission, especially with them camped out and fortified, just 6 miles away. Tonight at midnight, we strike. You lead the troops to set fires on the east side of the palace. I'll take 5 men and sneak to the west side to steal their blades. We grab them and get out. I know exactly where Lansha keeps the weapons. You lead the distraction. If we wait, we starve to death. If we run, they'll hunt us down. But if we fight, we've got a shot at living. What do you need? 5 men with guts, short blades and ropes.
交虎与我骗了门。
If we pull this off, only then do we have a next step. If you trust me, then you're with me until the end. Tonight, I'm putting my life in your hands. Trust me, and we live. Doubt me, and we're dead. You're really something, sir. No one. See those wooden stakes over there? The grain supply is in that empty lot, right next to them. It's covered with oilcloth. How could you possibly know that? I guessed, but I'm rarely wrong. Let's move. The guards. They're dead. No time to look at them. Grab the supplies and run. They're chasing us, and more are heading this way. They've got archers. General, where should I aim? Aim for the thick of the crowd. Let it fly. Fall back. Follow the original route. General, what if Mr. Shen and his men haven't made it out yet? Trust him. Move! It was worth it. Not just for the grain. We got the blades back too. They're our lifeblood. They were right in the enemy's hands. And now they've been delivered right back to us. We actually made it. My legs are just a little shaky, that's all. Sir, you are a genius. It wasn't just luck. You calculated everything perfectly. Your hand didn't even shake when you took out that barbarian. It shook. But I knew if I didn't strike, we'd all be dead.
甲午也闪电了神力。
Tell the boys to eat up. Get in line, no pushing. Everyone gets their share. Sir, you said earlier that only by securing these supplies could we talk about what comes next. Well, now we have the food. What's your next move, sir? General, let me ask you one thing. Do you want to keep hiding with these people? Keep running. Or do you want a new life? I'm listening, sir. If you just want to survive, you can find some hidden hole to crawl into. It's just straight by. But if you don't want to be hunted, never worry about food again. And actually walk into the capital with your head held high. We need a home where we can farm, train, and forge our own steel.
Home? How the hell are we supposed to find a home in this place?
If we don't have one, we'll just take one. 120 miles from here, there's an abandoned fortress called Blackstone Keep. The terrain is brutal. It has its own water source, and it's easy to defend. And the barbarians don't bother with it. How do you know? A refugee old-timer told me. It's been empty for years. It's good. You want us to go and take it?
But that's a major outpost.
What about the government? The authorities? If the government actually gave a damn about the people out here, we wouldn't be in this hellhole to begin with. Sir, you've definitely been through a lot, haven't you? I'm just a man who never wants to see anyone starve again. And I'm tired of being hunted like a dog. Zhao, tell the boys to eat their fill and rest for 2 hours. Then we move out. Move out? To Blackstone Keep, sir? If we succeed, we're set. And if we don't, I'll die right there with you, General. Blackstone Keep. That name sounds like bad luck. That place has been a wasteland for 5 or 6 years now. I bet even the ghosts wouldn't want to stay here. Still better than sleeping out in the wild, don't you think? Better than nothing. Didn't you say you heard some refugees mention this place? Yeah, the old folks said this fortress used to house 300 frontier soldiers. Those Blackstone walls are built solid. So why'd they pull out? Why? The court said they were pulling back the northern line. Said there wasn't enough funding for salaries. Foot. Not enough funding? Give me a break. It's just that by the time the money actually trickled down to us, it was all gone. If the frontier can't be held, then who exactly are we soldiers supposed to rely on? Keep your voice down. Luli, let's get moving. The general is still thinking about last night. What about? You asked me who I really am. You said you just never wanted to see anyone starve to death again. That's the truth. I believe you. But that doesn't sound like something a typical refugee would say. Most people are just worried about their own survival. What if I told you I've seen too many people starve? That when I close my eyes at night, all I see are bones. I passed through 3 villages, one after another. Every single person was dead. I was starving, passed out in a pile of corpses, almost got eaten by wild dogs. Who I am doesn't matter. What matters is that I don't want to see another village end up like that. You really saw all that? This world, it's just cruel. Why is the door standing open? There's dust, but it doesn't look like anyone's been in or out lately. Look over there. Zhao, get the squad in formation and raise the banner. Zhaowen, Captain of the Northern Frontier Army, under orders to garrison Blackstone Fort. Men, stand tall. The Frontier Army isn't dead yet. Who's there? Come out! This is Blackstone Fort, Great Chi territory. Northern Frontier Garrison Yao Fuan is here. Anyone hiding in there, show yourself. Is this really the Frontier Army? There's an old guy. Looks like an ambush. Come out and talk.
Jiao.
Little Shuai, is it really you? You recognize me? Me, Sergeant. Back then, you helped me fix the cart, and even gave me half your ration. Master Sun, it's really you. You've managed to survive here for 5 or 6 years? Just been living off the water cistern and old grain until now. Where's the water cellar? Lead the way to the northeast corner. The scenery is just a distraction. There's an underground channel down there. It's not meant to be guarded. If the water source is real, then that's our foundation. General, is there really water? It's shining bright, sir. The first step is steady, but we've only just begun. Keeping the people and making a name for ourselves. That's the real trouble. He says to reinforce it with Qin Liao. General, this fortress, I'm afraid it's got more than just water. Too many eyes watching right now. Let's wait until dawn. Find a good excuse.
叫我顾飞子的武放的意思塞。
We need someone to keep watch tonight. You got it? Sir, what do you think is inside? Hard to say. Grain would be best. Weapons are second. What I fear most is if it's empty. But if it's empty, it's empty. As long as we have water and walls, we're good. You're surprisingly easygoing, General. If I weren't, I'd have been dead 800 times over by now. What do you think of this old man? He didn't lie about the water cellar. It all depends on how we handle things from here. Tomorrow morning, we set the rules. Let the outside see the smoke rising from Black Rock Fort. Those who come to follow the rules get fed. Those who come to attack will pay with their lives.
叫我太阀门，亏杠的几等沙巴，以黑你。
A nameless valley 180 miles to the northeast. Go there. What could possibly be there that we'd need so urgently? Just look, don't touch. Stop the terrain and the guards. Get back before sunset to report. There was some movement to the southeast last night. Don't run into them. Don't worry. Old son, can the gatehouse be fixed today? We can. Lauer, take the men and get to work on that wall. General, follow me. These chisel marks. Some are new, some are old. It's been patched up many times. Think? It's a loose brick. We can open it. Should we grab some tools and pry it open? Don't touch it. I'm afraid there might be a trap. Good grief, keep your voice down. This place hides the secret cache of the former Imperial dynasty's hidden weapons. The map points directly to that lost treasure from the old capital. And that secret cache is exactly what you're scouting out today.
Is it gold and silver?
Maybe. Or it could be mines. Or something even more critical. Be careful. No one can know that our group of 5 is investigating this. Keep your wits about you, and keep your mouth shut. Do not tip them off under any circumstances. Understood, sir. This stays top secret. Only the 3 of us know about this. If even a single word slips out. If I blab, may the heavens strike me down and leave me to a wretched end. Get going. Pick your men and pack the supplies. Leaving immediately, sir. It's 180 miles away. Even riding at full gallop. We won't be back until tomorrow. No need to rush. We need to secure our footing first. What are we saying? What are the ground rules for today? We're rounding up the locals to do the labor. We need to make sure the stove is hot and the camp is set. Right. Let Lin manage the front lines. You and I will keep a close watch. What about old man Sun? He's been in this camp for years. There's no telling what he knows. So you're saying, use him for now, but stay on guard? Once Jawa gets back, we'll at least need their names and hometowns. How many people and their families? Wan Yu Chutin and the other guy are all that's left. I'm the only one left, sir. You can consider me one of your own. Listen up. First, reclaim the land and reinforce the walls. Second, no stealing and no causing trouble. Third, anyone caught leaking information to the enemy gets the death penalty. Immediately. Do as you're told, and you'll survive. About the harvest from the wasteland. The first year we split it 70-30. The second year, 60-40. By the third year, it's a 50-50 split. That's how it works. Hand over your share and buy yourself some peace of mind. Isn't that a good deal? The seeds and farming tools will be deducted after the autumn harvest. So, sir, do we get to own the land? It's distributed by household. If there's land specifically for grain, stop looking around. Keep your eyes on the work. We've got our eyes on you, Wang III. Take the boys and keep order. Understood, General. There's smoke in the southeast, less than 20 miles out. Doesn't look like the valley. Is he burning it? It's time for a shift change. He still hasn't come back. Him, Zhao Wu, get on the wall and draw your sword. Ling Wendai, Ru Jin, and the Emperor's tutor, Old Man Sun, are leading the way.
Aha! It's dead.
They got here so fast. 47 able-bodied men. 21 of them ready to work. 30 acres of wasteland. We're seriously short on seeds and tools. Let's just focus on surviving for now. We can plan the rest later. I've been through hell and back with the general. You think you can just grab this land? Back off. This land belongs to the fort. Why should it be yours? Stop right there. Your past merits don't give you the right to push people around. The land will be allocated by the fort leadership. No fighting amongst yourselves. If anyone does this again, you'll be punished by the clan laws. Apologize to them, sir. There's an abandoned granary in the valley. I saw fresh cart tracks. In the southwest woods, I ran into 5 or 6 guys heading toward the South Pass. The south side. Toward the city, huh? It's the Imperial authorities. Keep digging the pit, boys. That's enough on this matter. Zhao, go check those tracks. Were those guys armed? They had straight-bladed swords, like ours. It's not just one group eyeing Black Rock Fort. The valley must stay a secret. Keep a close watch on them from the shadows. Don't let them know who we are. Focus on getting food. We need to establish clear rules. There are eyes everywhere outside, and something unknown is hidden in these mountains. These waters are getting murkier by the day. Ha ha ha. Master Ming, handle things with caution and keep an even closer watch in the shadows. Make sure you nail down the main road leading to the city. Screen every single newcomer arriving here thoroughly. Keep a separate registry for all of them. Sir, that woman, Zhou. She touched the blue stone where he was gathering firewood this morning. There are grooves worn into the stone from long-term friction. Inside, there was a grass whale folded into a cross, and there was a red cloth scrap pinned under the woodpile. That red ribbon is a signal, a secret code. Someone's coming to pick up a message. Usually it takes the next day. But after John Shen died, they're probably getting desperate. Back when you were a scout at the border, did you ever kill anyone? The first time I was scared. After that, I just forgot about it. Good. You might have to kill again. Keep it quiet, keep it clean. You really want to kill someone? What if we get the wrong person? In times of chaos, we use extreme measures. To cleanse the inner ranks, you need a sharp blade. Zhang Shen's blood isn't even dry yet. Sir, just do what you have to. The rules of Blackstone Fort cannot be broken. Once you step out of this room, everything we said stays buried. The water is already muddied. Now we just have to see if there's a loach or a viper hiding at the bottom. If it's a viper, we rip out its fangs. Don't move! The kid's gonna die! The fish has taken the bait. The fish has taken the bait. Sir, what's the next move?
Cape-mate, General.
We've caught the fish. Is this what he was picking up? He was too clumsy. He was just too impatient. And? Blackstone Fort has been hosting refugees for 130 years, reclaiming land. The grain output is about 2 tons. The one managing things is Yuao Wan, a descendant of the former dynasty. His strategy is brilliant. The one named Shen, who seems like a scholar, he looks to be about 20 years old. His background is a mystery. He's well-versed in military affairs, and he's been mixing with the remnants of the defeated army from the north. There were reports of missing items in the southeast yesterday. I thought it was just internal chatter. Look at this guy. He's serious. He even calculated the total grain output. And you said the master just wanted to talk about friendship. This is way more detailed than the last report. They've been tailing us for a while now. Did you hear that signal whistle from the southeast last night? They heard it too. Morancy's ears are sharp. He's genuinely suspicious. See if you can get him to talk. The general is asking you a question. Don't lie. Great one his fingers. I'm just a messenger. I swear. I don't know anything. Who were you delivering that letter to? Where? Someone was supposed to meet me under the tree. I don't know who. It's the fabric the border troops use. I just found it. Bullsh chimes tea. I've been with the border guards for 10 years. One touch of this fabric, and I know exactly what you are. You're one of Murong's spies. 30 miles south of the southwest woods, at the abandoned Beacon Tower. You've got a 3 to 5 man rotation there, right? Dingshou. That spot is hidden and close to the main road. It's the perfect place for an outpost. The map shows an old ruin there, and Zhao Wu reported signs of movement heading toward the road. Nail it on the first guess. Sir, should we finish him off? Not yet. If we kill him, they'll just send someone else. She's curious about me. Exactly. That's what we're going to use to our advantage. He wants to know who I am. So we'll tell him. We're digging up treasures from the previous dynasty. We'll use false intel to bait him into sending Jin Rui to investigate. We'll let him verify whether this armory is real or not. We'll play his own game against him. He's suspicious, but he's also arrogant. The more authentic we make it look, the more he'll believe it. It's a risk, but it's worth it. Keep this guy locked up, he'll be useful. Now, here's how we stage the show. Tomorrow, take your men to the rocky slope by the west side, near the deep well depression. Tell everyone you're digging for winter potatoes. Make sure you accidentally dig up a rusty blade fragment. Break the handle so Lu Ming, that loudmouth, sees it. Then make sure old lady Zhou overhears you finding charred remnants of iron armor. He'll definitely pass that word along. Digging for potatoes in this season? It's just an excuse. Once they come to investigate, it'll whet Murong Sippa's appetite. The next wave won't just be spies. We're turning the eyes in the southwest woods into our fishing hooks. This fire is hard to start, but once it's lit, then let's make it burn brighter. Let's burn it until the people in the capital can't sit still anymore. Zhao, this ground is nothing but rocks. If he says there are potatoes, you dig. Just keep digging. Mr. Shen said there are winter supplies buried down there. Hey, I hit something. That doesn't look like a vegetable. It actually looks like a piece of armor. Yeah, it really does. I've never seen a pattern like this before. What are you idiots shouting about? Keep digging, but leave 2 men to just stand guard and make it look busy. Everyone else, pack it up. The bait is out. Now we just wait and see when the big fish decides to bite. The grass whale cross is just the outer perimeter warding signal. That old hag, Mother's Joe, is the eyes. She handles the intelligence and the hidden contacts. That's how the professionals handle it. So, is swapping the letter even worth it? It is. It controls the outer signal. Whoever comes for the letter inside will only get the fake. The real strings are still in our hands. Limping toward the south? That's the direction of the provincial capital. The letter has been swapped. The real one was taken, just as planned. And the decoy is already buried back where it belongs. Mother Joel passed the message through the kid. Gawar. He's the one who marked the sign. Gertch at the base of the wall. There was a faint mark, a 3-stroke pattern. A 3-stroke pattern? Does that mean 3 or 4? The letter has been delivered. So, what's the next move? Did you see the face of the person who took it? No, but their build and their gait. I've got that limp noted down. First thing tomorrow, you head out to the valley. Check the small trails branching off the main road. Look for any fresh tracks. Focus on wagon ruts or signs of a makeshift camp where they might have dug something up. You suspect that the Wang family is also investigating the tomb in the mountains? That place isn't just some hollowed out shell. There might be something still there. Or maybe something was moved recently. Look for signs of digging or any marks left behind. Pay close attention to any signs of a third party. Marongsi is powerful. But he isn't the only player in the capital. The first piece of the puzzle is in play. If Marongsi finds that old cache of weapons, what do you think he'll do? 2 possibilities. Either he gets suspicious and stays put, or he's too arrogant and greedy to resist. The latter is far more likely. Doesn't that mean we went through all this for nothing? The capital is desperate for resources. Those weapons are a threat, but they're also a massive temptation. You test the waters first, then try to seize them, or destroy them. The trap is set. Now that we've got the weapons, we're no longer sitting ducks. They'll definitely come for them, either to steal or destroy everything. Scout the area. The ones coming after us? They won't be small-time players. Maybe it's Iron Face. I've been waiting a long time to have a talk with his old man. Watch the west slope. Keep a close eye on Zhao Chang and double the guards for young Master Zhou. Focus specifically on the west slope and the valley. Understood? Watch out for Zhao Bongming, young master. Double the security for the young master. Tell the guys to stay sharp. No slacking off. Roger that. If there's nothing else, I'll go get things ready. Go! Watch your back out there. Sir, how long until we lure the big fish in? 3 to 5 days, if we're lucky. Maybe 7 or 8, if it takes longer. It all depends on how close Marongsi is and how desperate he gets. Plus, whatever Yi Ying finds in the valley will play a part. You seem really focused on that valley. That's where the real game is. The west slope is just a distraction. The valley, that's the deep water, where the biggest fish are hiding. It's been 3 days. Yi Ying still isn't back. The valley is far, and the terrain is a nightmare. You should be looking out for him instead of acting so calm. Getting worked up won't change anything. Fishing requires patience. I'm not worried about the fish taking the bait. I'm worried that before we can get a good look at who they are, they might just cut the line and disappear. Come in. Sir, General, we've got a lead. About 2 or 3 miles north of the valley, there's a hidden shack. We found warm ashes and impressions where 3 flying camels were tethered. But how would horses even get through the valley? The paths are so narrow you have to hug the cliff walls just to squeeze past. So, what about the riders? None, but we found some black iron shavings with a red tint. That's refined iron. High-grade stuff. It doesn't look like debris from a fort. It looks like it was scraped off something specific. Anything else? Near the edge of the forest on the main road, we found fresh cuts on some branches. They were all pointing south. South? The fish is sniffing around then. Tell Ying to get some rest. We've done enough scouting for now. Tomorrow, have Zhao Wu bring the shelter and the cattle knives over? Sir, but the west side of Jiaxi Slope. Turn up the heat tomorrow. Yeah. Tell Zhao Wu to buy some pieces of scrap iron and bury them on the west slope. Make it look like we accidentally dug them up. Let the scouts see it with their own eyes. Exactly. We need them to be convinced before they'll send the message back. The sweeter the bait, the faster the fish bites. Boss Zhao, what exactly is down there? We've been digging for days, and it's just rocks. Stop whining! Mr. Shen said to keep digging right here. Damn, it really is iron. It's rusted to hell. Is it just scrap? Just scrap? Look at the thickness and the jagged edge. Doesn't look like ordinary junk. Go get some water. Wash it off and let's get a better look. Right away. The old woman put away the wild vegetables and headed inside. Some strangers were seen heading southeast into the woods, but we lost track of them. Southeast? That's the direction of the provincial capital. The trap is set. Now let's see how they take the bait. What's the next move, sir? Just wait for the digging on the west slope. Tomorrow, pretend you're doing some serious research. Have men stand strict guard, playing cat and mouse. Let them believe we found a treasure. And double the guards on the treasure watch. Keep a close eye on anyone suspicious. Understood. There were faint markings on that rusted iron piss. Could you tell if it was writing or a map? Keep it safe. Don't let anyone touch it. Understood. What's on your mind, sir? A piece of iron, a mine, a shelter, a few horses, plus Prince Jing. His web is cast way too wide and too far. Are you saying he's after more than just Blackstone Fortress and the former dynasty's military influence? Hard to say. It's likely much deeper than we imagined. Sir, what exactly did he say? Wild Fox Ridge has their men, maybe 30 to 50 riders. Prince Jing is working with the people from the grasslands. A shameless traitor. Give him some water. Don't let him die yet. He's still useful. Understood. We wait for nightfall. We wait for Yang to return. Taiyazi, those are King Jin's prized possessions. The empty warehouse aimed at the Kang sect. What's even worse is... Why would they investigate if they knew it was empty? Either they don't know it's empty, or they're trying to find out who moved the goods and where they took them. So, they're investigating the warehouse while keeping a death grip on us. Those people at Wild Fox Ridge are like a sword, hanging over our heads. Then what are we waiting for? I'll go take them out. Don't be reckless. Those are King Jing's elite troops. Wait for Yang to scout out their true strength before we make a move. Southeast of the Kan sect warehouse, there are heavy cart tracks. Also, 5 people were seen scouting the southeast side before leaving. I followed them all the way to the edge of Wild Fox Ridge. They went into the ridge. I didn't dare follow them inside. Just as I thought. It's those bastards. They met up with some steppe nomads outside the ridge. They were wearing furs and felt hats. The steppe nomads and King Jing. What is he trying to pull? Borrowing their blades? Or maybe dividing the spoils? That nail in our side, Wild Fox Ridge, has to be pulled out. It has to be quick, and it has to be clean. I already got things prepared. Yeah, yay. I need you to make one more trip. Get as close as you can, but just watch, don't engage. Understood, sir. General, there are fires breaking out in several spots toward Wild Fox Ridge in the southwest. What's going on? Did it start by accident? That's too coincidental, sir. It doesn't look like an accident. It looks more like a signal, either for us or for those steppe nomads. Yang just reported back, and the fires started right after he saw the meeting. It's a show meant for us, because if we head over there, it's highly likely that given the complex terrain of Wild Fox Ridge, we'll be walking straight into a trap if we act blindly. Then we don't go. If we don't go, we'll never know their intentions. But if we do go, I'm afraid we'll fall for their scheme. General, I want to turn their own game against them. What do you mean? They're banking on us bringing our main force. And that's exactly why we won't. Tiang, send out scouts to investigate. General Zhao, take 50 men and go set an ambush quietly. If there's an enemy ambush, a surprise attack from behind is a huge risk. Sitting around waiting is an even bigger risk. Do exactly as Mr. Xiaoai says.
小奥姆配分机门，
Make sure they're fully stocked with bows and arrows. Slip out through the north gate and circle around to set an ambush on the north side of Wild Lake Ridge. Do not move until you get the order. Understood, sir.
一行 head out. Again.
Stay close, track their numbers, and spot exactly where they're hiding. If you see that Jia Wu is at risk of being exposed, warn him immediately and pull back.
Understood.
This is too dangerous. In these chaotic times, there is no safe path. Waiting is just waiting to die. You're right, sir. We have to get to the bottom of this. Sir, I'm sorry to drag you into another gamble tonight. If we win, we pull out the thorn in our side. And if we lose, well, I've already prepared for the worst. What's the situation inside? There are 15 to 20 people inside. Most are asleep. Archers, target the 10 exits. Swordsmen, follow me. Charge! Something's not right in there. There's more than one person. Attack! A traitor dares to send a warning? Oh? Looks like they're turning on each other. Whose side are you on? The side that's going to end you. We're here to kill Prince Xing's spies. We're not with them. We're the Imperial Guards from the Iron Kiln. You recognize this tattoo? Prince Jing's secret agents, tasked with purging traitors. Why are you here? We're under orders to clear out anyone colluding with the nomads. I didn't expect you to move this fast. Are you just going to kill each other? Just do it. We're dead either way if we fail.
Wait. Keep one alive.
He knows a lot more than he's letting on. Drag them all inside. Search for survivors and capture them. If they fight back, take them out. General, look what I found. There's a marking at the North Ridge mass grave, too. You're heading to North Ridge? None of your damn business. Don't go there. That's a mining pit. Nobody makes it out of that place alive. I don't know what they're digging for, but they've been moving people in there, and Sujin never came back out. Someone's coming. Get down, keep it quiet, and move fast.
The Grasslanders show up every night at this hour to haul the goods from the pit.
Kill the torches. Get the archers up in the trees. Ambush them with the blades. Wait until they reach the clearing. It's been nearly 2 hours. Not a sound. Silence is the best news we could ask for. You're not worried, sir?
Zhao Woman isn't an idiot.
Ying is causing chaos in the Wu territory. I'm more worried about why Prince Jing is hiring people from Fox Ridge. Either they know the secret, or the job is already done. But wasn't the job just to keep an eye on us? If it was just surveillance, then why kill everyone to cover it up? Sending the Imperial Guard to Fox Ridge would have cost less. North Ridge is where the real game is. But we have no idea what's at North Ridge. We'll find out soon enough. General, the Fox people, they've got a horn. That's not one of ours. What kind of horn is that?
It's a grassland ox horn. It's short. One blast means they're gathering.
Or the fighting's already started. General, we need to prepare.
Zhao will put it off.
Prince Jing and those Grasslanders won't just let this slide. You think they'll dare to attack? Not in the open. Not in the open, but in the shadows? Maybe. Send the order. Double the guard on the wall. Light every single torch. Get the archers on the walls. Watch the north gate. Yes, sir. Get some rest, sir. I'll hold the line here. I can't sleep anyway.
Whatever they're hiding at North Ridge, it's likely even more trouble than we thought.
Trouble or not, we have to uncover the truth. You're right. That's the second blast. The direction has gone completely quiet. What does a long sound mean? It's either a charge signal or a retreat order. Either they take them out and pull back, or they get spotted and run for their lives. Sir, panicking won't help. Once the perimeter guards are in position, we have 2 men at the straw point, and 10 hidden inside the small gate. Wake up!
The Hopeats stopped.
Shoot on sight. No need to ask for permission. Yeah, but how long do we have to wait?
It's almost dawn.
We wait until we get word. Something's moving. It's our guys. Move, move, move! Keep the formation tight at the small gate. Sir, you're back. How did it go? We raided the Fox's den, took everyone down, and secured the intel. 7 of ours are hurt, but nothing life-threatening.
16 of their men are dead, and 2 who were badly wounded died on the way back.
What about the goods? The map and the letter. Are they intact? Inside. Lock the door behind us. Everyone else, hold the perimeter. Understood. These are the mountain passes in Beijing. Look at these markings. All these places are right under our noses. And this here, the grasslands up north. I don't recognize these characters. North Ridge. The North Ridge mass graves. Nobody's been out there in decades.
Rumor has it, the place is cursed.
If it's uninhabited, why is it marked in cinnabar? And as it's written here, suspected. Suspected mineral deposits and ice caves. I have no idea. Orangxi is keeping this top secret. This is a huge deal. The recipient is Lord Kui,
The Kui clan of Qinghe and the Lu clan of Faiyang. Those are the local heavyweights in the north.
We've got invaders from the grasslands outside, and the Long family causing trouble from within. Orangxi wants to hide in the North Ridge. Are we going to step in or what? We are. And we need to move fast. How do we handle this without blowing our cover? Can you still move? We head out for the North Ridge at dawn. Do not, I repeat, do not go any deeper. Any wounded men will be heavily rewarded. Tell everyone it's the Yu bandits. Don't worry, General. My lips are sealed. Sir, here are the original letters and maps. I've sealed them away. Only you, me, and Lin Wenxi know about this. I have a bad feeling about this. About what? Fifu Ridge is just a distraction. The North Ridge. That's where Murong is actually setting the trap. You.
Look, fresh footprints.
And drag marks. It looks like they were hauling something heavy, or someone.
Hauling someone? Out here in this hellhole?
Shut up. Do you hear that? Tapping sounds.
And voices, too.
Are we still going forward, sir?
We come this far, haven't we?
Let's see how deep this rabbit hole goes. Keep to the left, toward the rock wall.
50 more paces.
Lang, stay right behind me.
They're not dressed like soldiers, more like barbarian thugs. Their footsteps are heavy and unsteady. There are at least 7 or 8 of them inside the shack.
What is all that?
Looks like mine tailings. I smell sulfur and rust. It's iron ore, definitely. So it really is a mine. We have fun. I'm afraid this is more than just forced labor. What could they possibly be digging for underneath this graveyard? Prince Jean must have gotten suspicious. If these guards were really his men, they'd be armed to the teeth. Prince Jean knows something is up, but he hasn't moved in yet. That's enough for now. Time to pack it up.
Get that last shipment loaded onto the carts.
These poor captives are just being worked to death. Look at their feet. They're being absolutely slaughtered. This isn't just ordinary mining. Who's there? Get out of here! This isn't a place for the likes of you.
Old John, we were done. We are lost. Don't lie to me. The shipment is going out before dawn.
We have to leave. Now. You know what kind of cargo this is? If you find out, you're a dead man, just like the others.
There are vines by the cliff on the east side. You can climb out through the cracks in the rocks.
If we don't move now, it'll be too late, sir. Forget it. Pull out. That's enough. Any more bleeding and we'll alert them. Move.
Follow what Ojang said. Keep moving.
That's some vicious terrain.
Why are there inscriptions from the previous dynasty's imperial tomb here? Forget it. We're almost at the mountain pass. Let's get out of here.
Sir, leave the carvings for later. We need to get out first. Iron slag.
This isn't just slag. It's wild slag.
They're actually mining here. Don't stop. Keep going.
The Royal Mausoleum.
We've entered the Royal Mausoleum.
This is the tomb of the previous dynasty. No, this isn't the main tomb. It's a burial pit or a tombkeeper's workshop. The inscriptions are about the royal family of the old dynasty. Prince Jing is digging up the burial pits.
Burial treasures wouldn't add this much iron sand, or such a foul stench.
He's mining some kind of secret ore from the old dynasty. Rurong Shu found the records about something that was supposed to be wiped out. I'm not sure what kind of ore it is, but it's definitely not ordinary iron ore. No wonder he's willing to kill to keep it secret. Let's go. We have to get out before sunrise. Sir, Commander Yi. The general ordered me to meet you.
Everything inside is status quo.
The general and the others are waiting for word. Sir. You finally made it back. Thank God you're safe. How does it look? The outer guard patrols have a 50-second gap, and there's a wooden blast door 20 paces into the mine.
There are crossbowmen with armor-piercing bolts behind the door.
And iron bars in the inner layers. I'm not sure about the password for the restricted zone. There's a 50-second window when the outer shifts change. That's our chance. There's ore being moved inside.
Old Jung is right. There's iron sand and a reek of blood at the entrance.
What exactly is Morong's up?
They're digging a mine, and right at the entrance, on that ridge, there are cursed carvings from the previous dynasty. The royal family. They're really looking to break into the imperial tomb. It looks like they found a burial pit from the old ruins. Ruan Shir found a secret mine from the previous dynasty. No one's sure what kind of ore is so precious, but it's something big. Whatever it is, they have to get it moved out before dawn. It has to be refined ore. Look, down in the valley, they're already loading the carts. We need to stop them, sir. We don't have enough men. It's too risky. What are we afraid of? We'll just play it steady and smart. We'll take them head on. Not a good idea.
We're outnumbered and don't know the terrain.
I'll go scout the route.
Hurry, Zhao Wu. Take 200 men to the beacon tower. Stay 10 miles out and wait for my signal to ambush.
Understood. But we still don't know what that cargo actually is. It's not something meant for regular blades. They must be colluding with the Liao or the tribes from the grasslands. I've got a really bad feeling about this. Why? This whole operation. It doesn't look like they're preparing for a standard military drill. It looks like they're cooking up some... I trust you. Get moving. Now. This raid. It's probably going to be more dangerous than you think. I've crawled my way out of piles of corpses. When has it ever not been dangerous?
Dangerous or not, we have to see what kind of hell Morong Sim is trying to bury.
You heard what the boss said?
Loud and clear. Heading to the beacon tower now.
Keep yourselves hidden once you get there. Tighten your gear and stay sharp.
No fires. No noise.
Don't worry, boss. We won't make a peep.
General Zhao, how many days worth of rations do we have?
3 days of dry rations.
The scouts still haven't sent word back yet.
3 days will have to be enough.
How much more can you squeeze out of the supply packs? 5 days at most.
That gives us a total of 8.
General,
I've got no rations left to give.
They can't run out of supplies.
General, go mobilize the troops immediately and await my orders. Keep it under cover. Understood? 8 days is the absolute limit.
What about Yu Yin?
We need to settle this by today. You really dare to wait? If the master says wait, you wait.
wait for what? Wait for the signal.
Do you think Brother Yang Ying could pull this off?
If the master trusts him, then I trust him. Holding back like this is killing me. My head is itching to cut someone down. I just want to wipe out those animals. Commander Yi is on the move.
Fall back.
8 men, 3 carts. They look pretty heavily loaded. The axles are buckling. That's a massive load.
It's iron. Not just ordinary iron. It's high-grade ore. Ging, follow me. Where to? Follow the carts and track their route. Move fast.
It's dark now, and General Zhao has been waiting all day and night without returning. No news is good news.
General, Master.
Well, what's the word? Chen Shima's caravan has left the valley.
3 carts, 8 guards, and 1 leader.
What's inside the carts?
Dark metallic blocks.
It's not just normal iron. The carts are practically breaking under the weight.
Which route are they taking?
Heading north, then turning southwest into Eagle Canyon. They'll stop to rest at the main intersection after leaving the canyon. Then, it's either south or west.
Trying to avoid prying eyes.
This isn't a trade route. Where is the caravan now? Resting in the middle of Eagle Canyon. They won't move until nightfall. I'll keep Ding in Zhaowu. How far is the exit?
2 hours at a cavalry pace to reach the rendezvous point.
That's too close. Move 20 miles further to this point, then pull back. That's high risk, and extraction will be difficult. It keeps us away from Prince Jing.
Is it worth it? Are you sure?
I'm sure. They're terrified of making too much noise. Good.
He and Kiki Toman talking.
Have Zhaowu move to Shan'ai Pass overnight to lay low.
Tell Jiawu this.
Try take them alive if you can. If you can't, destroy the transport and seize the cargo. Do not let Muron shit figure out what it is.
Sir.
We still don't know what that thing actually is. Exactly, because we don't know is why Murongshi can't have it. The secrets of the former dynasty.
Whether this turns out to be a blessing or a curse.
We'll find out tomorrow.
Why aren't they here yet?
Don't change the plan.
等着，快了。
Slow down. The road is rough. What's going on? It's nothing. Just a bump. Move! Now!
We've got it. Pull back.
There are people on the mountain. It's an ambush. We didn't catch them.
The cargo is missing. They didn't just rob us.
They were scouting us out.
Move! Report back now!
General. Sir, we retrieved the item.
You said you didn't recognize him?
Murderer! I swear, officer, I really don't know him. Why did you, a civilian, go into the dark alley? My stomach was acting up. You're hiding a blade in your clothes. You don't act like a local civilian. You're one of them. I'm telling the truth. Murongsi sent me to tail the mister. My contact was silenced before I could get a word out. I don't know anything. Speak. If you move... You were heading north tonight, weren't you? Who was the one sending the signal? I don't know. I just pick up the messages from the rock pile on the west slope. Old Lady Joe's shack is near there. Take him away and lock him up. Open it up. What is this? It doesn't look like iron or copper. It looks like there are bones inside.
Sir, it's a metallic mixture.
Human ashes mixed with residue of some kind. Human ashes, and these patterns? They look like the Northern Tomb inscriptions. Inscriptions from the former dynasty. They forged human remains into the metal. Prince Jing is using human sacrifices for his dark arts. Wake up! The The Mad General. What happened to the messenger in the dungeon? Did the poison kick in?
Silencing him.
It's not over yet. What the hell is going on in that dungeon? Why did the general suddenly start screaming like that?
If it's a toxic agent, he has to rupture the poison sac.
He's trying to kill himself. No, he's being driven to his death. I've been set up.
The furnace. It's filled with bones.
What does that even mean?
That furnace is for smelting metal.
They're burning human beings. That's how they forge those wicked weapons, by using human sacrifices.
Ever since Murongxi was born,
That old woman on the boat is timing the messages perfectly.
Jiao Wu and his wife.
the investigation is off. You can relax.
We have to get to the mountain pass.
If we can't bring it back through the pass,
Then the whole shipment and the wagons get destroyed.
Why is Moran's forging this stuff anyway?
No idea, but it's definitely for something twisted.
what we've uncovered is just the tip of the iceberg.
Auntie Joe, you're up early.
General, Mr. Shen.
I couldn't sleep, just gathering some firewood.
Are you setting up a formation?
No, just messing around. Last night, assassins broke into the compound. You were on duty at the West Slope, right?
But I didn't see anyone. You didn't see any assassins, but you were busy sending secret signals, weren't you?
General, please, I found something. It's just a false alarm.
You're done for this time.
General, please spare me. They kidnapped my grandson. I had to do it. They're Prince Jing's men.
Is that so?
They told me to keep tabs on Mr. Shen.
About those signals. Did you report the assassins from last night? I only told them about the troop movements at the compound.
He probably didn't know about the ambush. What was the last message you sent?
That Mr. Shen headed north the day before yesterday.
He meant to the valley last night and didn't come back from Beamon.
General. Shipment. It's gone.
We didn't catch any survivors.
The trucks burned up with the cargo.
That stuff. It burned with these eerie green flames and black smoke. Then it hit the clothes.
Your master's shipment is history.
It's over.
Everything is ruined. What about the stuff in the Beimon mines? Are we still using it?
I have no idea what Marongsoy is planning. I just deliver the messages. Drag him away and interrogate him. Yes, sir.
General, the truck tracks continue deep into the mountains.
It's not just B-Man. Deep in the old forest over there. There are other furnaces. Top-tier ones. They're refining potions for immortality and divine weapons. Absurd! Ancient methods using mineral veins and human sacrifice to forge evil? People say the flames can't be put out by water.
And they're supposedly indestructible?
This is black magic. How could it possibly work? The point is, Muronsi thinks it might, or at least he wants others to believe it. What do you mean?
These hellish flames and deadly toxins are pure intimidation. Marongxi wants to weaponize the unknown and feed on their fear. Those secret texts come from a fallen dynasty.
They're meant to terrify the nomadic tribes on the plains. The tribes are deathly afraid of spirits and demons. He's using this evil to force them into a pact. Enough! Using living people to forge such unholy things? That old Hagjo probably doesn't know the whole truth.
The tracks in the mountains prove there's a testing ground out there.
How are we supposed to find out how many furnaces he has? And is he planning to use this poison against our Northern Defense Army? Deputy General Liu. He's managed to infiltrate the Black Fortress. If he can do that, there's no reason he can't get into the Northern Defense Army.
What do you suggest we do? So, tell that old hag Jog to send Jie Ying with some new faces to follow the tracks and investigate.
Who's going?
He Ying will disguise himself as a commoner, undercover.
What we've stumbled upon is only the tip of the iceberg.
B-Man is buried in Muronsi's ambition and the souls of the innocent.
We have to expose what's really underneath. General, Deputy General Du from the Northern Defense Army is here to see you.
Skeek of the devil. And here he is.
And he's right on time. General, let me go have a word with him. You just hold the fort here.
Long time no see, General Xiao.
Li Fujiang.
What brings you to this god-forsaken place?
We caught some people sneaking toward the North Mountain last night. They claimed there was a commotion at Blackstone Fortress a few days back. Said some thugs were looting grain shipments.
And the ringleader was from Guantu Tower, huh? They were just looting for supplies.
When famine hits, people will do anything to survive.
Anything at all. This must be Mr. Shen.
I've heard quite a bit about you. They say you've got real talent for managing a fortress.
You're too kind. I'm just trying to make a living. Let's skip the pleasantries. I'm here to scout for the commander, and to warn you that things are getting dicey up north. With the prince and the prairie tribes on the move, the commander wants you to stay sharp. My thanks to the commander. But order at Blackstone Fortress is absolute. No one went to the North Mountain last night.
It hasn't been safe at night. Yidafeng and his men have been here in the fortress, on guard the whole time. Fine then. You think he knows something? He's probing us. It's more than just a probe.
It's a warning.
The prince isn't someone you can easily fool. Sir, what about Yu Ying? Do we stick to the original plan? He's coming back claiming the North Man market is desperate for a performance. Hidao, the smell here is way too strong. Chuzzy, look. What's that by the edge of the pit?
It's burnt bones.
Stacked up. Layer by layer. Human bones. It's mostly just ash and scraps. Hard to tell for sure. That sheen. Is that water? No, it's all sticky, dark red, and bubbling. I've reached the bottom. It's soft down there.
You tell me.
It's filled with waste, mixed with human remains. Let's go. Don't look anymore. We keep geeking. We won't be able to get out of here. Waste. So that's what they call this? Waste? Salpeter and sulfur dust. Welting sulfur in Murongxi's recipe uses bone pillows, heating them in a furnace to refine a toxic, thick, wicked flame. The mine is nothing but a dumping ground for the dregs. You animal. Don't you dare get angry. Murongxi is at a critical stage in his refining process. We've got a sample, but unfortunately, it can defend. It can counter. We need to find a way to neutralize it. We have to do it before Murongxi strengthens his defenses. Mine is his weak point. Murongxi won't keep it there for long. How are we going to hit him? You give the order. We'll wait until we find a way to counter it. Track the carriage wheels. Then we'll pull the rug out from under him and burn it all to the ground. Speak. General, this old servant really doesn't know. I'm just someone who gathers firewood. What message did you send out the night before last?
Nothing. It was just a shopping list. West slope, piles of rocks, white stones. What does that even mean?
How do you know? How do you know about the white stones? Because I was standing right behind you when you were doing your little trick. Recognize this? No, I don't. It's from the bone pile in the abandoned mine. How long has Murongxi been up north refining this stuff? I just deliver messages. I don't know anything else. I really don't. Tell me everything you know. How did the street agent send messages? Where is the drop-off point? The cripple. It's the cripple. The one with the missing left ear. Is that all? What else? The grain supplies are arriving soon. My superior said this is our chance. What chance? What chance? They're waiting for you to run out of food. When things get chaotic, they'll strike from the inside out. Who's striking? And how? I don't know. That's enough. He doesn't get to decide when it's enough. That cripple is the key lead. The grain supplies and the inside-out attack are their whole plan. What do we do now? What are we waiting for? Tell Lin Wen to get the oil paste from the old clan.
像我啊，船的开指就喂好的空头。
He will show up. Old Mother Joe has been captured. The higher-ups will send someone to slip up. Just watch. Sir, I've brought the person you asked for. Old Chen, take a look at this. This. Where did you get this, sir? Tell me who it is first. It's crushed bone powder. And it's cursed. That's evil spirit bone powder. It's spirit fire. Water won't put it out. You can't quench it with water. You need toxins or human urine to suppress it. If you inhale the smoke, your insides will rot. Do you know how to refine this? Or not? I'm just a camp cook, sir. Keep your mouth shut about tonight. Not a word to anyone. So is human urine the only way to counter it? Yes. But if Murongxi uses this on the battlefield, the consequences... It's devastating. It'll destroy the entire mine shaft. He could use it anywhere else, too. There are at least 300 to 500 troops at the Wild Fox Ridge outpost with the Iron Key. And there are many barrels of the fire powder.
How many men? This is just a transit point?
They're cultivating the spirit fire here, just waiting for us to run out of supplies.
The Iron Key is over 100 miles away.
They're planning to use the fire powder to take us out. You were followed on your way back. No, sir. I took the long way around. No, you are definitely being watched. You mean, sir?
They're playing a game of luring the snake out of the hole. Then we'll play the same game back. We aren't going to the Northern Alliance. We're going to Wild Fox Ridge. But I was followed? I don't get it. You said you went around the North Mountain of Wild Fox Ridge.
Exactly. You weren't followed back then. But if you aren't careful now, keep circling through the southwest ravines.
By this time tomorrow night, we make our move. You want General Vao to show his face? We need them to know that the people from Blackstone Fort have arrived.
To flush them out?
Exactly. And what will Murong C's men do then? They'll either try to relocate, or they'll set an ambush.
If they relocate, Yi Ying will intercept them.
If they bunker down, the focus will be on their camp and the Iron Key. Jiawu, send your men out. Leave tracks around the perimeter of Wild Fox Ridge. Ditch any gear that can be traced back to us. What about these leg wraps with the blue dye patterns? Get rid of them. Whatever you do, don't get caught. Fall back to the abandoned watchtower.
Ying, split the team into 2 groups. One group follows Zhao Wu. The other scouts the camp.
Understood. But that's incredibly risky. We'll use light cavalry to shake off the pursuers. Scared? What the hell is there to be scared of? Don't engage. Just let them spot us, then vanish. I get it. We're acting as bait. Be careful. We've only got a little over a day to prep. Even if it's not enough, we have to make it work. We make the first move. Once we're clear, check if their furnace is still burning. We need to rattle them and force their hand.
What he's brewing isn't just for killing. Sir, what are you thinking?
Controlling that stuff is way more terrifying than any blade. Almost there. Head to the watchtower now.
Eyes open. Move.
The Blackstone Fortress scouts are fast, but don't worry. What's the situation? The scouts just sent word back.
They've tightened security at the Mountain Pass camp.
They've already sent cavalry out to deliver messages. Looks like the bait worked. They've got even more barrels now. There's a hidden cave at the back cliff. That's their main focus. There's a cave too? Report this to the Sir and the General immediately. Keep someone on watch. Send the rest back to report. I don't know if that cave is just a tunnel or a second furnace. He's for finding oil out at the Wild Lake Ridge. He's probably storing the finished product there. They'll be on high alert tomorrow night. We'll set an ambush at the ravine, then move on the pass.
The back cliff has a narrow trail.
That path is more dangerous than a beast's den. General, were you willing to bet it all on this? Sir, wherever you point, I'll strike.
叫我做得那名副使跟去了务必。
You and I are going to sneak into that back cliff. Sir, that's way too dangerous. I have to go. That stuff in the cave? It has to be destroyed.
If we can't destroy it, we burn the whole camp. Get the men and the incendiaries ready. Now!
It was old Lee who told you to keep a close eye on old lady Ju. You hear me? Tomorrow night, the wind blows toward Wild Lake Ridge. The mainland.
General?
They're right inside.
They're dead.
Stone dead. It hasn't even been an hour. Right after we finalized the plan. Who's been here? Only the cook, Old Wu, brought the food. I checked, and I haven't moved an inch from this spot. And Old Wu? He left right after cooking.
Said he had to go boil some porridge.
No external wounds. Just these purple marks. Looks like a poison strike. Poison. A top-tier assassin. Killed in a single blow. To be able to kill without making a sound? They must have already been inside the fortress.
That's how they got close.
Are there others in the fortress who... Old Lady Joe just collapsed. Dead already. They move fast to silence their witnesses. Cut up our leads. The plan for the illusion goes ahead as scheduled. They don't know the plan. They're afraid of leaks. But what exactly is the secret?
A wrong strategy.
The traitor. The fuel. What are they for? They're the ones who started it. And now they're silencing anyone who knows. The two of them must have a secret passage. That cave is the key to Murong's whole setup. Get your team to Wild Lake Ridge. Make as much noise as possible.
About you.
I'm staying here to wait for the traitor.
Can we use Gar?
Gowar is sharp.
He won't draw attention.
It's all in your hands now. Tomorrow night, we tear Wild Fox Ridge apart. Get careful checking that cave. Think. Come back alive.
安提江.
I'm keeping my eyes on him. He's making a run for it. Follow him. See where he's going, but don't make a move yet.
Boss, I saw old Wu from the kitchen.
How did they make the handoff?
Our arc figure tapped on the back window of the building 3 times.
Old Wu passed out half a cornmeal bun. The bun was just a cover. Or maybe the bun itself was the signal.
People did so fast.
He was gone in the blink of an eye. But I know old Wu's hands. I'm certain he wasn't just building something.
Use the fire safety inspection as an excuse to keep old Wu under control. Don't hold back.
Go stand guard at the door. Watch for anyone coming, comrade. General, you're really not going to the Wild Gully?
The Wild Gully is bait.
We're after the real meat inside the trap.
Staying in the fort alone, sir.
It doesn't sit right with me. It doesn't sit right with me either.
But the bigger fish are in the net this way. The quarry is right ahead.
Get to the low hill and set up an ambush before daybreak.
Yes, sir. Understood.
What's going on here?
It's nothing major. Just a routine fire safety inspection.
You're even checking my bowls? I just heard some noise by the back window.
Probably just a stray cat. Go check the windowsill for paw prints.
No paw prints.
But I found this. Some crust from tonight's grain cakes.
Did you open that back window or not? Don't try to frame me. Someone saw you with that bun.
You tapped 3 times.
And you handed the bun over.
That bun was a signal. Was it those guys with the southern accents? Did they grab your grandson?
Keep an eye on the general and the boss. See if they make a move.
But there's movement. We'll know someone's behind it. How do the Southerners get their intel? Who's the fox moving messages?
The general has left, but Mr. Shen is still here. If they weren't sure, they'd send half a bun, and he'd come himself to meet the dark figure.
They said they'd use a fast horse.
Sir, old Wu finally talked.
He was forced by those thugs from the South Ridge to use the bun as a signal.
The thing they care about most is whether you and the general have split up.
Send word that there's a hidden convoy at the mouth of North Man Valley, moving out at 5 in the morning. There's a 50 series shipment with empty slots during the port transfer.
A 50 series shipment? What's that even supposed to do?
It's enough for our people to swap the vehicles and get the goods inside.
Down Wu, this is his chance to redeem himself.
Drop off a whole steamed bun, some opium, and fresh greens. You want the 8th Company to think we're running empty over at Li Ba Bao's side, don't you? Exactly. They'll rush to get that good news straight to Yahoo Ridge. We'll use the fast horses to find an even quicker route.
I'm about to play with their heads.
The winds of change are blowing.
Where are they? We agreed they'd move at 5. Captain, I'm worried this is a trap. Shut up and keep waiting.
Xiao Wei, get into the woods and go check it out.
It's an ambush.
Damn it, pull back.
The steamed bun is dropped. A whole serving of pickled greens at the usual spot. Yeah. Old Wu went back inside, but the window is cracked open, waiting for a reply.
How long until they come to pick it up?
Real soon.
This pipeline is critical. It could be shut down in a heartbeat.
So, what are we waiting for now?
We're waiting for Yaoer.
We're waiting for Joss Hussein.
And the general?
He's going to stir up some trouble. The eyes in the shadows are finally getting reckless.
The bait has been taken.
The container was empty.
That shadow moved way too fast.
They're going to pass on some fake intel. Exactly.
Gore, go to the west flank and keep an eye out for carrier pigeons or riders.
Got it. If the messenger tries to contact a relay point, I'll tail them and track the whole network. Where does that road to the southwest lead?
5th. It leads to the back mountains of the Northern Expedition Army's main camp, just as I thought. He's definitely in league with them. My trap is perfectly set. Keep the gifts coming as usual. That's the only way they'll buy it.
We holding the line. Here, let them stir up the water. That's when we'll make our move.
Wen Xiaoli, you said the Deputy General was outpost on Biman Street. How did those Perry savages know about it?
We're Ramsey. What are you playing at? The teacher mentioned there are 27 iron kills outside Bimang Valley. The convoy didn't wait. They didn't wait to load up at the mines. They stopped halfway to regroup with the Dingbei army.
Only 2 empty carts came out.
What were they carrying? 2 burlap sacks. Couldn't see clearly. They're heading this way.
Toward Black Rock Fortress?
Right.
The main convoy turned back.
Someone's trying to sneak something in.
Let them. Let them deliver it.
Stay close. Don't spook them.
Once you see where they're hiding it, pull back.
Got it. Understood.
Wait.
Have you seen any fast riders or scouts from the Southwest District?
Yes, a small group just headed toward the Dingbei Army camp.
Understood. Go.
This game is getting way too chaotic. Chaos is exactly what we need.
If you don't stir the water, how will you know what kind of fish are hiding at the bottom?
The report was right.
10 miles out, there's fresh blood.
And look at this.
Iron residue.
This red color. It isn't rust. It looks like dried blood mixed with mining dross. Those two sacks. If they weren't ore, could it be people? Doesn't seem like it. Looks more like, I don't know, remains from a refining process. Why dump that kind of filth right under our noses?
A warning? Or a marker? Maybe they're telling their contact that the goods, or the people, are here.
Heihu Ridge is where Prince Jing does his refining. And you need raw materials to refine anything.
Sir, are you saying
Everything so far is just speculation.
but they know we're investigating Bima? This is intentional.
He's daring us to move, but don't take the bait. Wait and see where Zhao Wu takes those wagons. Wait for them to make the next move.
General! Sir!
We lost them.
What do you mean you lost them?
They led us into the rock gullies of Mount Lawaya and shook us off. The wheel tracks just disappeared. Not a trace left. There's an abandoned mine at Mount Lawaya. I found burlap fibers and a strange smell in the rock crevices by the entrance.
What kind of smell?
It's pungent, foul, reeks of coal tar. The fire ridge, the slanted ridge, and the mine tunnels. It's all connected.
Just how many holes is Murong dug?
Exactly.
The Tyrrells from North Man, refining at Wild Lake Ridge, and the mine at Old Duck Mountain? Its purpose is still a mystery.
The Perry tribes killed the messenger because they don't want peace. They're cutting the line between Prince Jing and the Northern Army as a warning. This whole situation is a minefield.
I mean, we've already stepped on a landmine.
Well, you never know where the danger is until you step on it. We need to send them a return gift. A return gift? You mean we fight? Townsend reported seeing Leave and Prairie Blades at Blackstone Fortress. You're planning to shatter the current status quo? Only when the balance is broken can we force them to keep each other in check. Ever.
For now, we watch and wait.
Keep a firm grip on what matters.
Sawaiki good men, disguise yourselves as civilians and keep an eye on the mine.
Don't get too close. Thing Bao, make sure everything stays quiet and under control. Understood.
Won't this move just bring trouble upon ourselves? The fire is already here. We might as well direct the flames where they need to burn. I'm afraid no one can sit still anymore. Whoever makes the first move reveals their hand. North Man, Wild Lake Ridge, Old Duck Mountain, it's all one chain. Those two proxy agents are the keys. I crawled out of a pile of corpses. This life is nothing but a gamble. Let's gamble then.
Hey, you guys inside! Answer me!
Are you the manager in charge here? Are you kidding? If we weren't our own people, how would we even find this place? Their voice sounds a bit off. It's the wind. Got a bunch of sand in my throat. Enough talk. Get to work and start moving the goods. It's freezing out here. Sorry about that, brothers. The coast is clear. We're moving it now.
Is it just these 2 bags?
Yeah. Manager Zhang said to take it back the way we came. Don't keep the bosses waiting. Any other orders?
You'll hear what you need to hear when the time is right.
Don't ask questions you aren't supposed to. Right. Of course. Is that it? Wait. The shipment hasn't been touched, right? The seal is intact. It better not have been touched. If we screw this up, both our heads are on the chopping block. Got it. They bought it. Look at his eyes. Something's off. You think he saw through our bluff? Not necessarily. I don't think I left any openings. Those hard-headed bastards don't care about the details anyway. So, did they take the stuff? Yeah, that solid chunk, mixed with mine slag and bits of human remains. Damn it, what the hell is Moron so actually playing at?
Using people like kindling for a fire.
The guy who picked it up was masked. He didn't head back to Old Duck Mountain. The mine, the Wild Fox Ridge, the refinery. It's all connected. But what's with those human remains?
They're compressing corpses from the mines with the slag and drying them out.
It's an old method for keeping records.
Using human lives as a ledger. To them, a human life is no different from ore.
The trail's gone cold.
What now?
No, it's not.
Biman's output.
Refining at Wild Fox Ridge. Transmigrated through Old Duck Mountain.
And there's another line leading north. Whatever they're refining is being shipped out of Baymon, right? Then we need to find their export route. Field some fake intel through Grandma Joe. Grandma Joe? Let her overhear it. Tell her we're beefing up patrols in the southwest, making it look like we're worried about the grasslands. A little misdirection. She'll pass the lie along, and they'll let their guard down on the north side. That's when we hit the convoy. Take 2 people and scout the north ravine tomorrow. Check the terrain and look for tracks. Don't scrub the tracks clean. Send Zhao Rufin and some regular guys to the outpost where Wild Fox Ridge meets the ravine. I'll have Ling Wen send word to light the fire. We need to add some fuel to the flames. Hear that? The noise is moving further away. Our neighbors aren't sitting still either. Get some sleep. We've got a long day ahead of us. Sir, how big of an operation do you think that northern transport line is? Yin says maybe 1, 2 wagons tops. Probably not a full convoy. Could be scouts, or maybe they're just moving messages. It's hard to tell. Once we leave tomorrow, Ying, you move out.
Yeah, Dai Che and Little Ju. They're the best at climbing these mountains.
Don't just look at the tire tracks. Look at how the gravel is crushed, and which way the dwarf's severed limb is pointing. That's how you figure out which path they usually take. And there's one more thing you need to do. You have to make sure Granny Joe accidentally overhears the plan. It can't look like we're feeding it to her on purpose. Tomorrow afternoon, take AQE and Shaju down to the southwest mudwall. Talk about scouting out the eagle's beak.
Make sure your voice is just loud enough for her to catch it nearby.
Tell her the eagle's beak is short on manpower. That's the key. Emphasize that we're short on men. Whether she believes we're desperate or not, doesn't matter. As long as she passes the word along.
Morong Shi will know what to make of it.
It's getting light out. Time to make our move. Just the 2 of us? You sure? Remember, head to Eagle's Beak, scope out the terrain, check the low ground, and watch for the timing of the convoy and how many guards they have. The general and Mr. Shen said we're stretched thin.
We get 1 shot at this. Then we vanish.
Staying alive is the priority.
But just us 2? Isn't that a bit too risky?
We're the only ones left who can do it. Remember, just observe. Do not engage. Got it? Got it. These Titan patrols near the southwest boundary. As for Granny Joe, just stick to the plan. Keep an eye on her lair. Let her watch. If Granny Joe is the mole, the more she's involved, the easier she'll slip up. What's the situation up north? The old trade route circles behind the barbarians. It's rough. The riverbed is bone dry. At the end of it, there's an abandoned beacon tower with fresh tire tracks and horse prints. There's a fresh fire pit and horse dung less than 2 days old. They definitely passed through. It's way too close to the outpost. It might be the puppet army. We haven't seen the main force yet. Ranchi is really good at hiding his tracks. Or maybe he's just using a decoy. In the middle of the riverbed, where the 2 mountains narrow into a pass, it's perfect for hiding. It's the perfect spot to watch them. When do we strike? As soon as chaos breaks out at the Eagle's Beak. Once Mariong's attention is drawn away. Who's going? You? Holy? No way. Sir, stay here and make sure everything with Li Ding and that old woman is under control.
Lane Sen, handle the unexpected stuff. I'm counting on you.
Don't be afraid when things get good. Just pull out if you have to. If a person has to be ruined.
Relax. Even the King of Hell won't take me yet. Yu Ying, get 20 of our bravest brothers ready. Secure the perimeter and guard Li.
Watch West Slope like a hawk. Understood. Sir, can we really pull this off?
The board is set. So, now we see if the opponent dares to make a move.
Every move counts. The game has officially begun. General, this letter isn't just evidence of their crimes. It's a declaration of war, and our best shot. The northern threat created by Qui Gong and his crew is being whispered to the Khan, who's more than happy to watch the chaos unfold.
But once the smoke rises over the northern border,
I'll have the leverage I need. The northern threat?
What that's even supposed to mean?
It's all about the conflict of interest between the Prince of Jing and the others in the north. Maroshi is selling military iron for war horses and secret passage maps. He's treating the people of the north like pawns, just so he can scheme with the Khan. Exactly. This letter is addressed to the head of the Kui family. With this, Morongsi's treason, colluding with the enemy, is locked in. That son of a bitch. I'm taking my men and raiding his headquarters. Hold it! You even know where his hideout is? You don't have enough men to even fill the gaps in the floorboards. So we just swallow our pride? No. We vent that anger by setting a fire that burns them all. Do you recognize this?
I
I recognize it. It's the iron. Who told you to deliver it? Who are you delivering it to? I'm just an errand boy, sir. I just follow orders to escort the shipment. I don't know anything else. You're delivering hard evidence of treason. Private communication with foreign powers is a death sentence for your entire clan. Are you the mastermind or just an accomplice? I'm just a delivery guy. I swear. You dare hand a blade to the Khan to use against us? Tell me, how was the letter supposed to be delivered? Who was the contact on the other end? I'll tell you. The letter was to be delivered to the abandoned tavern by the North Whitewater River. Someone was supposed to meet me there at midnight. The signal to identify them was, "The clear river ripples, the northern wind rises." And they were supposed to reply, "The Sun family gate stands tall, awaiting good news." And there's half a broken fish pendant. That's all I know. Please, spare my life. Clear skies, gentle breeze, just the right moment. No time to wait. We move at midnight. Time is tight, but it's enough. The boss said we need to make that letter go viral. We've got the letter in our hands. That's our leverage. We need to make sure he's completely transformed before he goes back. If the Kui family doesn't get that letter in 5 days, Guangxi is going to get suspicious. We need to refresh it and change the key sentences. Change it so it looks like Chen Wang and Master Kui had a falling out. Let's pit the Kui family against Guangxi. Turning them against each other is our best bet. Can you forge the letter? I can fool the courier for 2 days. That should buy us enough time. Get it done within 2 days. You take the manager to make the delivery. Just make sure the Kui family gets the altered letter. What about the... Keep them for now, while we deliver the letter. Especially the manager. Make sure he plays along. Hide what we swiped. Once the manager starts the fire, it's all about sowing discord. A big gift from Murongxi. Our return gift to him. I hope he can handle it. The street signal. Left arm wrapped, take a bite of the fried fish. Once the code is confirmed, hand over the letter and get it back. Don't say a word more. If they ask why the messenger is wounded, tell them you ran into the cavalry 30 miles east of the Wild Lake Ridge. The leader was a bald guy with a scarred face. They mistook us for spies and attacked. You guys broke through. The letter got damaged by the rain and snow on the corner, but the message is still readable. It's the Bald Eagle, Halu's men. About the real letter. This is the real letter. You must bring it back at all costs. You take the fake one. The ink on the key lines is blurred. Keep it vague. But you must bring back the real letter. If they insist on taking a closer look, just say the messenger was critically wounded. Just provide the location for the drop-off. You're only there to assist. You have no authority to read the message. If they try to seize it, destroy the letter and kill them. Understood? My life for the letter. The Kui family likely has a private army. We can't make any rash moves. Ying should have started. Getting ready. Yeah. That's an interesting take.
This game is tough. Murongxi is suspicious.
The Kui family isn't stupid. What if there's a leak? A leak isn't necessarily a bad thing. If the letter from the Kui family is tampered with, they'll suspect the messenger, or think it was swapped. The trail will lead straight to the Vulture's cavalry. Sowing discord within the grasslands. The tribes aren't exactly unified anyway. This bit of mudslinging will be enough to make them turn on each other. If the Kui family reports this to Marongchi will also start doubting the left king. 1 stone, 3 birds. Driving a wedge between all 3 sides. Just keep the chaos going. That's all we need. General, the letter has been dealt with. We leave in 2 days at this same time. We'll reach Whitewater River by noon on the 5th day. How are the chief steward and the man in the straw hat being held? The steward is terrified. The man in the hat is quiet. Keep a close watch on their food intake. Especially the steward. He's the key. Understood. I've seen some new faces near the checkpoint. Likely Bahu's men. That's just a routine patrol near Whitewater River. It's Marongxi's people. They're making sure nothing goes wrong with their line of defense. The plan stays the same, but let's add a little spice. What kind of spice? The messenger will pretend to be a merchant. He should act frantic as soon as he sees them, claiming he was forced to carry these military orders. Let them believe a third party is watching their every move. The muddier the water, the more they'll lose their footing. I'll go and adjust the story right away. Remember, keeping the message secure is our top priority. If the situation is impossible, pull back. Understood. If we pull this off, Murongxi will lose at least one of his right-hand men. That's assuming he only has one. What about the Iron Guards? Did you see them clearly? Clear as day. Black armor, long spears. One man, two horses.
Dressed as iron guards.
No torches. Heading north under the moonlight, moving at full speed. Not toward Baisui River. They're drifting toward the northern Baimong Valley.
Ronan-si is using that diversionary letter to lure us into an ambush at Baisi River.
Meanwhile, he sent the iron guards to Biamam. We checked for the antidote. There's nothing there.
That's an abandoned cave entrance.
An unmined pit. He left that trail on purpose. If the iron guards are coming out of that cave, it must be for the antidote. Could it be a feint to make us split our forces? Those iron guards are his pride and joy.
That's too high a price to pay.
Whatever is Bingmao is more important to him than that letter. We're still executing the Waisui River plan, but with a twist. After the ambush, don't return the same way. Circle east to the shallows of the lower Waishi River. That's where the enemy ambush isn't expecting us.
What about the southwest routes?
We do the opposite. The opposite. Split into two teams. You'll lead the team, finish the mission, and retreat east. The general and I will take 20 men.
We'll take the shortcut and scout the Bema mine before the iron guards get there.
I'm coming with you. No arguments.
General.
Sir, you can't risk your life like that.
Exactly because we don't know what's there. We have to go.
Len, you keep the perimeter locked down. If anything happens, it's all in your hands.
I really wonder. What is Morangshi trying to dig up in Baimong?
Doesn't matter what it is. You're going to break it. Whatever it is.
Aren't you worried it's a trap?
Trust me.
Even if it is a trap,
We'll smash a hole right through it.
Sir, let's take the mountain trail. It's stable and keeps us quiet.
enough. We're going to beam out to scout, not to fight. Stay hidden, keep your eyes on the mine, and follow Mr. Shen's orders. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Which route are we taking?
Over the ridge, through Devil's Pass. The dry riverbed is rough, but it's hidden. It'll save us most of the time.
This place is incredibly dangerous once night falls. That's exactly why no one will be guarding it.
We're leading the horses on foot now. Dismount. Keep moving. Not even a ghost would come out this way.
That's exactly why they call it Ghost's Despair.
Mr. Sen, you're incredible. We're reaching the Northern Valley entrance just as the fog is rolling in. Keep your mouths and noses covered. If you breathe in too much of this fog, you'll get dizzy. Take these. It's charcoal powder and medicinal herbs. Bob it around your nostrils and mouth. It's got a kick to it. Stay close. Don't get separated. And keep quiet. The vegetation is even denser than last time. Stop. Fresh iron filings.
Someone was just here.
But there's no trace of sulfur in the air.
It smells like burning oil.
These aren't the guys we're looking for.
Follow me. Move in close. Stay low. 5 of you, guard the entrance. If anything moves, use a bird call as the signal. Understood.
You two, come with me.
Everyone else, get hidden. Should have gone in ages ago.
No.
They're refining oil.
Not just any oil. Goldfire stone. It's actually goldfire stone.
What's a goldfire stone? It's a secret from the old dynasty, found in the northern mines of the western regions.
When it hits high temperatures, it shatters instantly.
The flames burn white hot, and water only makes them rage harder. It's been a forbidden substance for a reason.
So they're mixing goldfire stone dust with volatile oils. This is a vicious weapon.
Take out the overseers, then free the laborers. Mr. Shen, once the overseers are down, we can't stay here long. Torch the kilns.
If we burn the kilns, we destroy the source. Make it fast.
What about the laborers?
Wake them up.
Give them a way out. If they want to live, they need to run once we've cleared out the overseers.
You and I will wake up the rest.
Been waiting for this. Thanks, Lao Zhang.
Tell everyone to head for the cave entrance, run west, and dive into the woods.
It's the Beijing border army at the gate. If you trust me, follow me. If you don't, stay here and die. Those who can move, help those who can't. Once we're out, it's every man for himself.
How do we torch it? Push over the kiln.
Set the ore on fire. I'll smash the oil valve myself.
Get back. Sir? Once it's burning, pull back. Wait, do you hear that? Hoofbeats from every direction.
They're within 3 or 4 miles.
It's the Iron Kiln Squad.
So fast. Wait, hoofbeats from the southeast. That's heavy. Sounds like supply wagons.
And the northwest? Crystal clear. It's the Iron Kiln.
Damn it, we're being surrounded. The Iron Kiln is protecting the mine. And the Northern Guard is patrolling. We're caught in the middle. Where the hell do we run? If we hit either side, we're dead. We're not running. We're walking right past them. Mount up. No looking back, Master Hay. Where are we going? Right under their noses. We're heading for Yanhui Pass. The 8th day of the 12th lunar month is almost here. Time to see Marongsi's stage show. Follow the man's lead. Move. I can't believe it. We actually made it right through them. Sir, your nerves are bigger than the northern fog. It's not about nerves. I calculated that they're both too paranoid to cross the line.
To them, we're just irrelevant.
Jedram Funsing was right about you.
But the window of opportunity is closing fast.
Keep up the pace. We need to reach the outskirts of Yanhui Pass before dawn. Sir, with the way we look and the smoke on us,
If we get near the military camp at Yanhui Pass, we're walking into our own graves. We can't go in there.
We're heading up Feng Shui Mountain.
We'll scout the situation from the high ground. The Northern Army has lookout towers on that mountain. It's the 8th day of the 12th lunar month.
unless the Hu cult hasn't been bought off yet. Those guards are either blind or they're working with the enemy. We'll know as soon as we get up there. Sir. How sure are we about the theory in the parchment regarding the Yanhui Pass and the pepper merchant? 70%. The materials used for the scroll and the markings in the notes both point to an inside job.
What we're missing is hard evidence.
If we find that evidence, it'll be a devastating blow.
The Black Rock Fortress won't just be getting a slap on the wrist. They'll silence us. Or wipe out anyone who knows the truth.
Lin Wen is level-headed. He can handle himself.
But we need that proof as fast as possible.
Otherwise, Fichawi, that thorn in our side, will strike at the Black Rock Fortress.
There are twice as many guards at the AI pass than usual.
They're stalling the inspections on purpose.
On the west side of the barracks, there are wooden crates covered in tarps, piled up under the hay.
The men guarding them aren't wearing the Northern Army's uniforms.
Those aren't dead soldiers.
They're Murom Sikh's men. Under that hay, there's oil. Or those hellish weapons from the northern tribes. They're planning to seize the pass by the 8th day of the 12th lunar month.
And what about Hu Shouwei? Can you see him?
He's at the watchtower by the pass.
He's talking to the messenger.
The messenger just handed him a bundle, who took it and shoved it straight into his tunic. We've got our proof.
护秀啊，护上尉给欧镇住的，外孩是们一群子多了出来。
His target has always been Yanhui Pass. If we manage to get out of this alive,
We need to warn the Hu army to be on high alert.
what about the commander's unit? We have to get word to them immediately. It's over 100 miles away.
可以小酒一批狗，还熬了一领大雾消消。
How do we get the message to Ying?
We'll head back the way we came, leave a secret mark at the Hunter's Cliff, and explain the situation at Yanhei Pass and Hu Xiaowei's betrayal. Then we circle around to the back of Black Rock Fortress. Use a signal car to notify Lin Wen. Just send 4 words. The trap is sprung.
Len Wen will know to trigger the emergency protocol.
Understood, General. Are you willing to gamble one more time? Whatever you command, sir. Go check that pile of rubble at the base of the wall near the Little Deer Watchtower. That's the back door Marongse left open.
Sir, I think I just saw a shadow. It flickered for a second.
A shadow? The mountain bandit stronghold. Just a bunch of strays. Listen closely. Within the Northern Army barracks, no one moves without a direct order.
And that goes double for sneaking around behind my back.
Does that rule still hold up under General Xiao's command?
Of course it does. If the officer has doubts, I'll call the whole unit out right now. You can pick out whoever you think is suspicious.
No need for such a scene. General, why don't you take me for a stroll out to the back mountains instead? Sir, the terrain back there is rough and full of wolves. I'm worried for your safety.
I'd rather you. I've walked through literal rivers of blood and mountains of corpses.
You think I'm afraid of a few wild animals? Let's go. Hey! Why are you panicking? Just cover it with dirt.
Miss Lin, I didn't mean to.
The ground was just too slippery.
Quiet.
Go out there and tell them you tripped over some firewood.
Lead them away now.
Make some noise outside. Someone's coming. Stuffers.
Where's Hu Shouwei?
Still at the scene.
They're heading toward the back mountains.
If we can't get this evidence out, we're dead. This forged letter from Prince Jing. It's our death warrant. It's signed by the wife of the man who died in December. What if it's a fake? That's the point. It'll lower their guard. Then we shift the blame elsewhere.
We just need to buy some time.
Xiao Will, this place is just full of old junk. It's not worth looking at. I smell fresh blood and lamp oil. If you keep poking your nose where it doesn't belong, both of us are going to end up in an unmarked grave. We have to get rid of it. Nothing can be left behind. You're hiding something a lot more dangerous than junk under those floorboards, aren't you? Seems pretty lively under your feet, General.
It's just some old records.
My men are just arguing over some old accounts.
They're arguing over secret letters, aren't they? So, what exactly is hidden down there?
Just old files and personal seals.
What kind of personal seal could actually sign someone's death warrant? Master Lu was the only one who believed it.
The high official is almost here. You want to lose your head along with them? If we burn the Lu family's ledgers, they're gone. What if they refuse to admit it? We've been recruited to clear this up, and Sun Shengwei is breathing down our necks for money and blood. What's all that racket? Get up here, now!
The Fanyang Lu clan.
Back in the day, when the Lu family's patriarch was still in the military, this investigation is a mess. Explain yourself. I'm his Shao. Bring both accountants up here. After the season, the Lu family owes 300 shi of grain, 50 caddies of salt, and 200 caddies of raw iron. Delivery point. Outside the city, by the old locust tree. You got that? Grab the ledgers, can get up there. Move!
What were you two arguing about just now? My lord, Lin San and I were bickering over some old Lu family accounts.
You're disturbing the peace. What old accounts? The iron provided by the Lu family was poor quality. The numbers don't add up. I just wanted to keep the proof. Why were you trying to burn it? Add evidence is a death trap. General Shao. This letter from the garrison. It's 3 years old. I wouldn't dare lie to you, my lord. Why make such a scene and try to burn it right when I'm about to search the place? The official was arriving soon. I was panicked and rushed. So you botched it and made yourself look guilty. That's enough. It's my fault for failing to manage my subordinates. I'm ready to face military law. I'll make a note of this for now. Keep searching this warehouse. General Shao, you hear that? Cooperate. He doesn't have much time left. He won't be able to hide it for long. Just get the real proof to me, in the shadows. If the road is blocked, you ram the wall until you break through. Master Kui, this secret room is just for storing junk. We were just in here discussing where to resettle the refugees. Resettling refugees requires looking at maps? Resettling the displaced. You have to consider the land for cultivation and access to water, obviously. Whose letter is this? I have no idea. It was hidden in the woodpile. I've never seen this before in my life. I mean, then how do you explain this? The Beimalu family, the Clay clan, the grasslands.
Mr. Shen, what's your explanation?
I really don't know anything about these schemes. Maybe it was left by someone before us. If this letter from Kui Xiaowei involves treason, that is a capital offense.
I implore the general to thoroughly investigate Black Rock Fortress from the Song camp.
I am willing to cooperate fully.
Cooperate fully, you say, General Shao? How noble. The tone of this letter is off. The handwriting is sloppy. It might be a forgery.
If the Soul Hunting Bureau's Yao Wiming left this here, it's nothing but trouble.
Whether it's trouble or not, I'll be the judge of that. We're done searching. Let's go. Sir, he believed it. Maybe 3 parts truth, 7 parts doubt. You took the letter and left, determined to follow the trail. I'm more worried that there might be more copies of that letter. So, what do we do? He's not sure about the letter yet. That's why he didn't arrest us on the spot. Is there any other evidence? Is there a mole inside? He's going to keep digging, waiting for us to slip up. Exactly. He's waiting for us to panic. He's waiting for news from the outside. Have you searched everything? Reporting to the captain. Aside from that letter, there's nothing unusual. The secret chamber walls are solid. No hidden compartments. How did Yao Amin react during the interrogation? He seemed tense, but he held his ground. He was far too calm. It's not how a normal person acts when they're under suspicion.
Either he's innocent,
or he's betting we won't find anything. Take 2 men, change into civilian clothes, and watch the perimeter, especially the road leading to the Northern Expedition Army camp.
See if anyone is trying to send a message. What about inside?
I'll oversee that myself. I'm going to find out what's really hidden behind those walls. He took the letter. He's definitely going to act. Night Shadow is already on the move.
Now we just wait to see how Liu Fuming reacts.
We can't rely solely on what's happening outside.
窥小我语，我卡家选择。
We need to do 2 things. First, Brother Lin, take your most reliable men and scrub every single trace of the Beimon Gold Firestone. Not a speck left. You hear me? I'm on it. And the second thing? Find 2 smart, unfamiliar faces to pose as Liu Yin. Have them leave through the east gate early tomorrow morning. Bring the standard letters. Act panicked on purpose. So Captain Kui's men catch you, draw them away, and shake off those spies. Make him think we're just talking about mundane things, like buying grain and medicine. Let's his guard down. I'll leave the arrangements to you, General.
Captain Kui is going to keep testing you.
You have to hold your ground. Don't let them see us together. Keep everything normal, and don't breathe a word about Beimong or the secret passage. Don't worry, sir. Stay calm and keep your head. I can do this. General Shao, Captain Kui is asking for you at the training grounds for an address. Got it. I'll be right there.
Taidu, the first act is done. Now,
It's time for the scene in the woods. I've lived on the edge of a blade my whole life. Why would I be afraid of some damn bird? Move aside! Hey, you little brat. You don't even know your place, do you?
stop, something moved over there.
Stop trying to scare people. It's normal to have wild animals in the woods.
We have to check behind that dirt slope.
Check for what? That's a dead-end pit back there. It's been rotting for 2 weeks and it reeks.
You won't be able to eat for a week if you look in there.
Move it. You two. Go take a look. Kumpum Joe. Someone really did run off to the south earlier. They were fast. Didn't look like a local. Hurry up. Stop dragging your feet. The ore slag shipment will arrive by tomorrow. The smell of lamp oil won't go away. Even better if it doesn't. Captain Kui will just assume we burned something and stop looking elsewhere. How much longer can I stall him? I still haven't heard from Yi Yang, as long as we hold out until dawn. If there's no word from Yi Yang, that means he hasn't been intercepted yet.
They're tightening the search.
General Shah is being interrogated at the training grounds right now.
It all depends on whether he can hold his own. The play in the woods. It's time for the second act.
General Shao,
Gathering the displaced people is a good thing, in theory. How did you end up in this mess?
General, I don't know what you're implying with that letter.
Zhao Wilan is investigating Mr. Shen's background.
How is he so composed and well-informed? Mr. Shen is just a scholar down on his luck.
叫无先 K 部门前的收挖了。
That letter's origins are suspicious. General, I swear on my life. Kirsch is his loyalty and skill. The Blackstone Fortress is wicked. That place is a death trap. Anyone who touches it is doomed forever. Neither of us can afford the consequences. I have never had anything to do with it. Word is, you two have been heading to Piping often. And Hu Xiaowei has been getting close to you too. Surveying Wasteland requires traveling everywhere. My contact with Hu Xiaowei is purely for coordinating against the bandits. We can confront Xiaowei about that. Never mind. Perhaps I'm just overthinking. You'll have to stay here for tonight. I'll send men to protect you. If everything stays quiet until dawn, we'll be fine.
Understood, General.
Sir, the rest is up to you.
The transmission won't finish until 4-2.
A fast horse can get there in 1 hour.
You said we must have an answer before dawn.
Working this late, and they add more guard duty? Just stop complaining. Just stop complaining. Keep a close watch on the Black Stone. Be careful.
I'm exhausted.
This job is hell. Seriously. Be grateful you weren't sent to the Blackstone Fortress. I heard they don't even get a hot meal. Hey, is the grass here frozen? This place is so desolate. Even the wild rabbits are skin and bones. Let's go. Let's head back and catch some shut-eye. We'll make it in time.
General Shai,
Who was that shadow?
what is the officer in such a hurry to deliver?
General, all my men are inside the fortress. You can check the registry. You can inspect the roll call. A roll call won't be necessary.
But my suspicions won't just go away.
General, do you think the Blackstone Fortress is a front for the Northern Army? I wouldn't dare question your orders, Commander.
Everything tonight was just a misunderstanding, truly.
Where are Mr. Shen and Mr. Lin right now? It's getting so late. Are they still working on those records overnight? Mr. Shen wasn't feeling well, so he's already turned in.
Mr. Lin is just finishing up the ledgers.
If you really need to see them, Commander, I'll go get them for you. Beijing is a dangerous place right now. Don't let some trivial friendship or misplaced curiosity cost you your life and everyone around you. I'll keep your warning in mind, Commander.
General Shao,
The scouts I sent to the northeast just reported back. They didn't see anyone, but they found fresh hoofprints at the crossroads near the outpost.
Looks like a single horse, riding fast.
Who would be out in the dead of night, riding alone toward the right guard camp? What could they be delivering? Mr. Shen, it's getting loud outside the door. Commander Kui must have gotten a new lead. What kind of lead? He probably found the track Shi Jing left behind. Do you think Shi Ying will be... Panicking won't help. He Yang was fast on his feet. It all comes down to the sentries at the right guard camp now. We've done everything we could.
Now we just have to hope that package arrives before Commander Kui decides to show his true colors. They're heading this way. They're here. Remember, we're just here hiding out. We don't know anything about the chaos in the city.
If they ask, we don't know a thing.
General Showa, it's quite lively in your storage room tonight, isn't it? Mind if I come in and have a look?
I am just a commoner, Shensi. Greetings, Commander.
Did you hear the commotion outside just now, Mr. Shen?
Did you?
I heard a little something.
Commander, we're just handling some private business. Why the search? What do you think they're looking for?
Commander, we've been here the whole time. Be quiet. I wasn't asking you.
It has to be something critical. Either a person, or perhaps. What kind of token are we talking about? Anything that can prove a connection between someone and the shadowy figure from the prison break.
Jiro Xiao,
You're acting like this is ancient history. Maybe it's hidden in the cracks of the wall, or buried in the dirt. Seems I was overthinking things.
Sorry to have bothered you.
Mr. Shen, I hear you have some medical knowledge? Just enough to get by, nothing fancy. Ever heard of the Northern Alliance? Sounds like that potter's field north of the city.
I've never been there.
Sir. That's a shame. Some rare medicinal herbs only grow in places like that. He smells the ore dust on me. And he's testing me about the north. He definitely knows.
Commander Kui is starting to stir. Or maybe he realizes he can't keep a lid on the North Man situation.
He's probing you, sir. What should we do?
If General Liu's troops aren't here by daybreak,
We're going to have to stop playing nice. Hide the supplies and the evidence for now. They're from Blackstone Fort. Xiaowan Bin, exactly. General Xiaowa, one of Ying's men is here with urgent military intel and hard evidence.
what kind of intel is so urgent it justifies breaking into the camp at night?
Prince Jing, Wurongsi, is colluding with the grassland raiders.
The mine collapse was a cover-up, and someone in the northern garrison is helping them hide it. Things are falling apart.
I'm afraid Blackstone Fort is on the brink of destruction. Where did you get this stuff?
I seized it from Prince Jing's men.
I saw it with my own eyes at the Northman mine. This is gold or slag.
Commander Kui, tell the 1st and 2nd platoons to gear up.
Our target, Blackstone Fort.
You go back and tell Yao Vaughn to keep Mr. Shen steady.
I'm going to assemble the troops. Commander, there are too many of them.
You're just going to barge in?
I'm going to provide support. Move.
Pass the order. Move out. Yes, sir.
We couldn't find the shadowy figure or the oilcloth package.
John Woy's still searching the woods in the southwest.
Anyone else? The ones with the elite skills? They've already vanished. Shensi, that sly fox.
What did you guys see at Biman?
Keep a tight watch on every single exit. Don't let a single bird fly out. Especially those people inside.
Let them catch their breath for a second. Wait until dawn.
Understood.
I'll ask you one more time. What exactly did you see while digging through the captain's memories?
Why bother asking?
What's even worth investigating at the Baimong mass graves? Unless you know something?
I know what I'm supposed to know.
You're funny, Captain. We were just checking the terrain to keep the bandits out.
Checking terrain? By cordoning off the whole of Baimong?
And mapping out the mines?
Oh? A graved digger bumping into an old man?
Just some idle chatter, that's all. Idle chatter leads to finding a mine? My way with words isn't quite up to your level, Captain.
Searching the entire town in the middle of the night.
And you even managed to find the secret chamber.
You aren't just looking for some lost relics, are you, Captain?
What I'm looking for is none of your damn business.
What is this?
A map linking Baiman to the main camp.
What are you trying to smuggle? What are you actually digging up in those mines?
That map is just a wild guess.
Is there a mine in Biman
Or not?
You know better than a commoner like me, Captain.
What are you implying? We need to believe.
You're reacting way too hard to be Mel. It almost looks like you're trying to silence us.
You're digging your own grave, Shensi.
This is Blackstone Fortress, and Mr. Shen is my guest of honor.
Fine. Shenxi, I'll remember this. Mount is off limits.
You'll only find death there.
Sorry for the intrusion tonight. I'll be taking my leave. I'll be gone before daybreak. Everyone, fend for yourselves.
He's actually gone.
Sir. That last remark of his wasn't just a warning. It was a heads up that he's making his move before dawn. Record. Commander Hu took 1,000 men north toward Beamon an hour ago.
Greek Ink has left the cleanup to you and Fatty Hu.
We're all shiz absolutely ruthless. Reporting. Squads 1 and 2 have assembled, ready to move out at any moment.
Captain Han, I'm at the Yin camp.
Take Captain Han and the Redhead Squad. Use the back trail, and set an ambush outside Blackrock Fortress.
If there's any movement at Quichong, attack immediately. Ensure Yao Han and Shen Tsung are eliminated. Understood?
Old Han, listen to Ying.
Blackrock Fortress is ours.
Understood. Sound the order. Troops mount up. Target Blackrock Fortress. Move.
小尉，报强，我附近的棉大尔皮普 ，Cross 博士为地。
Gao Chung, the goods.
They've been to the mine and took samples.
Commander. There's a massive sound of hooves from the south. At least 200 riders.
Duchin's people. So soon. What do we do?
We can't wait for dawn anymore.
Sem Liu Jin is here. We can't leave a single witness alive.
Chen Ce, he's too much.
Move in now. Charge them with insubordination. Take those 2 down. If they resist, kill them on sight. No hesitation.
Wei Wen, Jie, take your men.
Don't leave a single one alive.
Jiaonan, Shenfei, come out and meet your end.
Where are Xiao Wan and Shen Se?
Commanding Xiao, sir.
The General and Mr. Shen just went to inspect the treasury.
They just went out? Bullshit. My men have been watching the door the whole time. Tell me, where are you hiding them?
Search the place. Every room.
The back windows are locked tight. Search the kitchen and the storage room. No one's here.
A secret passage. There's a secret tunnel in this place, isn't there?
No. Think. I don't know.
Xiao Wei, what secret tunnel? You're asking for death.
校尉，如钩。0547起有的诺本耶克地境2米是要下，但还拆迁恐九的标定。
The guards couldn't stop them.
Lu Jing got here way faster than we thought. Is Xiao Wei here to apply for a job?
Pull back! Retreat! If we don't, these people are done for.
六姐，解杀吧，防吧，跟令德国开点货。
We can't let them hold Baiman. Move fast, save them, and keep it quiet. Soldiers, help! Please! They're making us do these demonic things. Licking the furnaces. They just burn the bodies if they die. Don't be afraid. We're here. We're with General Xiao. How many guards are still left inside the cave? About a dozen or so. Still digging for red stones inside. A few guards already took off running deeper in.
Escort these people out of the valley and find the night camp.
Everyone else, with me? We're heading into the cave. So this is the deadly stuff the master was talking about.
Why would the king go through all this trouble to refine this?
It's gotta have something to do with his own house. Tee the guards up. Bring whatever you can carry. Burn whatever you can't. Something happened outside. Hurry.
Ling Wen,
Ling Wen is fine.
Bisai Wei wouldn't dare kill him right in front of Deputy Commander Liu.
We were just waiting for him to back off. Master, the General and Deputy Commander Liu's vanguard are holding the gate, while Kui Xiaowei is retreating to link up with Captain Hu's forces.
Any word from Zhao Bu?
Got a message 15 minutes ago.
General Zhao has led his men into the mines to rescue the captives.
The guards might try to turn on the master. Once the chaos starts, Fi Xiaowei will lose his nerve.
The second Zhao Wu makes his move, we need to strike the Beimon defense with everything we've got. We'll coordinate with Zhao Wu, inside and out.
We're taking that mine, and burning those furnaces to the ground. I'm not afraid. Let's do it.
Alan Yang, lead the way. Take us to the shortcut straight to the heart of Baimong. We need to move fast. Is the master coming with us?
This man. I won't be satisfied until this whole place is nothing but ash. General! Master! The fighting is ahead!
That man named Wan.
He's reacting even faster than us. Charge over and back up Zhao Wu. Hold on. General, take 4 men and hit the enemy's command center.
Yu Hing, take 2 men, flank them from the back, and force them to move. Sir, you take 2, and hit them head on. Tonight, I am the one in command. Execute the formation exactly as I said. Understood?
Yi Ying, do exactly as he says.
Make it fast. Yes, sir.
There are more and more of them.
I don't believe there's no way out of that cave. Die, you lapdogs of Prince Jing. Don't break rank. Stop them on the flanks.
Rong Si is trying to refine that evil fire.
Tonight, this path is closed to you. Kill him. The general and the master are here. Fight our way out. Fall back.
Are you all right, sir?
I'm fine.
道路，我是在西厨位上硬菜的铁。
We've rescued most of the captives.
The furnace and the ore remain untouched.
Take us inside. Use the stone pots, pour the hot oil and grease, and burn down the support beams. Murong Shi is trying to extract the ore. Damn him! That mine was discovered by the former crown prince, and the vein runs deep. Please, get up, old man. Jiao Wu, Yu Ying, spread the oil and pile up the kindling. Yes, sir. After you get out.
Where will you go?
We have nowhere else to go. And come back with us to Blackstone Fortress. You'll have food and shelter. You'll survive.
You are truly benevolent, General.
Where are you going? I'm going with you. Good. The enemy cavalry is less than 3 miles away. General, enemy reinforcements are closing in from the east, about 5 miles out. We aren't leaving. We hold the cave entrance until the enemy arrives. Understood?
甲我也赢 hold the line and engage the enemy. Yes, sir.
Do you remember what we said when we left Blackstone Fortress? We stay, we farm, we train our men, and we ensure there is no more evil in the north. This path has only just begun.
Someone has to be the first to walk it.
Then we walk it together. In this life, we never turn back. There is no other way.